What's up, MVP? Welcome back. It is Halloween weekend 2008. In honor of the holiday, I have decided to take in a double feature of horror films and do a review for you, even though, you know, we've had very little free time here over the past few months. Hopefully you've watched some of our videos about the making of Devil Comes Down, which was our zombie film entry into the American Zombie Film Contest, and hopefully you know by now that we ranked in the top 5, which means George Romero will get to watch our film in February and hopefully select it as the winning entry. But we've just come out of viewing Quarantine here, and unfortunately I'm having to stand in front of the Saw 5 poster because they have taken down their poster for Quarantine already. It's been out for a few weeks. I tried to get out and see it several times, but the schedule just didn't permit. You know, I had a few conflicts or last minute changes and cancellations that came up, and you know, I just couldn't make it out. So I wanted to come out this weekend and check it out. Okay, first things first, Quarantine is a remake of a film called REC, R-E-C, which is the abbreviation for record, or as in using a video camera. So it is all shot in first-person point of view. It tells the story of a film crew that is following some firefighters, okay, and they get called out to go to the scene of an accident or whatever. You don't know what it is until they actually get there, and you follow them, and what happens is they actually get trapped in a building where people are being plagued by this virus that turns them into rabid madmen. So it's actually a quite interesting film. The atmosphere builds very, very nicely. The scares are very, very effective. There's good gore. The characters are very interesting. I really don't have anything bad at all to say about Quarantine. I have not seen REC as yet. I do have a buddy that hooked me up with a copy of it, but I have not watched it because I knew that Quarantine was still playing in the theaters, and if I have the choice between watching something on the small screen or going to watch it on the big screen where I can have the total experience, I'll take the total experience every time and go out to the theaters, and I hope you guys will do that too. But I thought Quarantine just kicked butt. Jennifer Carpenter is the lead. You might know her from The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and she's also in the ongoing series Dexter. She plays Dexter's sister, and beyond that, she's totally smoking hot. But she is a great actress, very, very interesting, very engaging. She did a great job all the way through. And she plays the reporter, this part of this crew that follows around these firefighters, and they get trapped in this building, basically quarantined in this building. And it was a chilling movie. I really loved it. I've heard a lot of bad things about Quarantine, and perhaps a lot of that is from people that have actually seen the original REC instead of, they saw that version first, and they're judging it by comparison to the original film. In which case, I can't blame them for that, but you always have to give each individual work, you have to give it its chance to stand on its own and tell its own story in its own version and whatnot. So, in my mind, without having seen the original, without having seen REC, only having seen Quarantine, I thought it totally kicked ass. Like I said, the atmosphere is great. The direction is very... it's that point of view camera stuff that has been so prevalent here over the past year with Cloverfield or Diary of the Dead or the Poughkeepsie tapes. There's a few others floating around, but I have to say it worked. It works for me. There's an immediacy that's created by having these these point of view works. It creates an immediacy of emotion, of effect, because you're there in the middle of it, and you're seeing it unravel and unfold, and I just thought it was fantastic. The only drawbacks I would point out is shaky cam. It does become a little disorienting, and if you have a queasy stomach, it could upset your stomach at some point or another. But good old Streebo was able to persevere and just enjoy the film and actually be chilled by it, and at one point or another, be scared bleepless by it. But so if you have the chance, if Quarantine is still playing, go check it out. Watch it in the theater. Very good, very chilling, very gripping, atmospheric, and spooky and scary. I loved it. I definitely say check it out, especially here for the Halloween weekend. When it comes out on DVD, check it out then. If you have a chance to watch the original, I'm going to go ahead and say watch it. Rec. I'm definitely going to throw out a recommendation for Rec, even though I have not seen the film. I'm going to recommend it sight unseen because the remake was excellent. It was so good, in fact, that on the Streebo Screamometer we have to give it an 8 out of 10 screams. 8 out of 10 screams for Quarantine. That's right. So I don't know where all this negative word of mouth has come from for Quarantine, but all those guys are wrong, and as always, you know, I value my opinion over all theirs. Just kidding, but not really. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed your Halloween. We'll see you next time at mutantville.com, and be sure to keep watching those videos about the you know, ongoing saga of Devil Comes Down. Wish us luck, and hopefully we'll win the contest in February. So we'll see you next time. The MVP. Peace.